Welcome back in, guys, to Fierce XP, yet another episode of our Fresh Start series. We're on episode 15. We are 13 for 19, which makes it 93%. Doing really well. And we just finished around with the Pargon Assault Group. Man, it was dicey. We almost went down, what was it? Maybe wave 20. Before we got it built out, we had crosses still right next to our HQ. And then we rolled 6 times to get across, and we didn't get one, and kind of got forced into a weird map design. But it ended up playing out really well and more unique. I had a lot of fun with it. And we pulled it out. Got the victory. So, we switch it up. I think we go Lions. And why not get Denshikova knocked out? We're going to have a lot more building doctrines. That's no problem. And we're going to get a couple of extra infantry there. So maybe we can find some angles to rely on the infantry. I think they could be really productive. But who knows what this has in store for us. I can almost see the finish line here. We're a ways off, but we're going to start stacking up these purple badges, hopefully, really nicely, and just inch closer and closer to kind of the final victory. So let's see what this one's got. Straight piece. I'm seeing this. We get a corner, get this looped around, get this connected, and head up right. That's my initial thoughts. Straight piece would be okay here too, but let's work on getting this bottom side connected. That looks like a great spot for a Mirador to just lock down that backside without overcommitting, that type of thing. You know, this is uncomfortable for me. I don't like doing this in a way because I think it exposes us to a potential loss, but I'm gonna go for the opposite path that I normally do. No Reapers, no recon, no repair. That is, it's insane. But this hero has extra infantry. They should be pretty powerful. So we get some extra HP on the HQ. That's a relief. We got to get some repair up with a Mirador. It's kind of non-optional since we have none. We've got 0 recon, so we're going to have to lean into discovery. Find some of those buildings is one of our only ways, other than some buildings can help get us there eventually. But we're going to do it. So we get a little breathing room on our HP. The infantry here become more powerful. So there's the Praetorian Guard and there's Denshikova. And I hope they deliver. Okay. And we're going to do Banner of the Regiment. So the HQ can't fire at all. It has no guns, but we're going to stack it with guns. So the buildings adjacent get extra rate of fire and less cost. Let's do it. Wow, imagine getting the orbital cannon. I forgot about this. Normally do the tanks in the underground garage, but we're a long way off from that. We have no defenses here. Let's get something down. We're gonna do this with underground. At least it's a little cheaper, and we're gonna race to close support and take some hits here. Now the infantry can also help. They came out the wrong spot. Oh no. Okay. We need the supply. We gotta race towards the repair. Yeah, and we got it because of the reduced costs. And this guy is a little more capable now. And the infantry, again, gotta come through here. Want him to come down here? Come on. Oh my goodness, so long to come out and came out the wrong way. Okay. Commander gains detection. That could be really valuable, but it's too preemptive to get there. Let's get the Mirador cost down. We've got 3 of them. Let's get this hooked around. I'm okay with focusing on this to begin with, but let's support the HQ some more, take advantage of the lower cost. I mean, we're going to want a Mirador there or something, but Warwolf, but we don't have that right now. So I think we do this. It's gonna be shaky to start with, like, could actually die. Especially when these infantry, oh, okay, they split up there. That's better. Wouldn't mind if they did that more often. They take a long time to come out, though. Okay, Mirador cost down again. I don't really have blueprints, but wouldn't mind getting them online, and we've got a bunch, right? Even though Military Academy is tempting as well. Let's get the Miradors cracking. We can already get 2 of them on there. That's going to really help our survivability a little bit here. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know what we did here, guys. I might not be able to bounce back from this. Okay. I think we got to have a Warwolf, despite the Miradors having such low costs. Or do we do... No, we got to have a Warwolf. And then which one of these do we care about more? Let's just see about a Claymore location. Nothing screaming at me. So let's get... And this is quite a bastion spot right there, maybe. So we'll do that. T is okay. Let's get some breathing room here. Can potentially do that with some hooks on that side. Don't know if I love that. I might rather do something like this. Get this backside hooked up and then come way out this way. Pull this up. Okay, I can live with that. Got a neutral building. We need close support on this thing. Let's go. Okay, got her. Ouch. Ouch. Oh no. This is so bad. Okay, Mirador costs. I mean, what do we got? We got 2 more of them. And we need to put some up and put some real guns on them. I feel we're maybe dead. Let's do this. I think maybe that opens us up to expertise. We'd be able to get +10 recon production. That could bail us out. I hadn't even thought of that angle. Even though I think this kind of almost feels more dangerous up here. It's such a good spot here. No, you know what? They take longer to get around. So I think we're going to do this. And we're 1 away from a threat reveal. But again, I don't think we have the luxury. This is such a good Puma spot, potentially. We may need help there, so I think I'm going to do this, and we're going to do Underground Depot on him. That did not feel like a lot of repair. I think we only got a few hundred hit points back. Okay, infantry came out there. That's good. We need them to be productive. We invested in them. Okay. We could get the Mirador efficiency up. Or some blueprints. We don't have any money, so even trying to get more blueprints, let's do this. Because I don't know about the expertise, whether you've got to get efficiency or the cost, which one. So I guess let's start going towards efficiency too. We're going to close off that backside, no neutral buildings. We need to get this guy. Okay, threat reveal, no Deviscore. Got the Phagotrope and the Metacris. The Metacris, oh my goodness. We might just be dead, my friends. Okay. We're gonna do this. Because otherwise we're gonna die. Well, the infantry as well. Even for, the Metacris, they're so fast, but that's kind of our other saving grace, maybe. Oh my goodness. Where are the infantry? Oh, we made a mistake here. I'm sorry. I'm all doom and gloom, but this is pretty gloomy. We almost need another close support. Maybe. Okay, upgrade costs are reduced. That's spicy. We could also get some recon. We have no recon production, so that's valuable. It gives us up to 3 rerolls. Plus a sturdy bunker fits into our defense needs. Now, do we need to race? We didn't even give upgrades to this, but we almost need to race towards another close support. Why don't we make him more deadly? We don't need detection. Let's give him some meaningful upgrades and see if we can survive a little better. We've got 2 more waves. Get this to bounce back a little bit, and then we might need another close support. We got 1 more Mirador. We can't afford a scout hideout. Let's just see how this goes. Pretty harsh. Okay. We took about 400 there, I think. Medium mortar, Mirador efficiency. We need the sturdy bunkers to produce for us, so let's get the cost down a bit. And we might not have a choice here. I don't want to reroll because we have no production yet. So wait until we get really stuck. This would buy us a lot of time. I think we have to do it. Let's do this and just trust it. We're gonna loop this, or we might tee off and reconnect back here, who knows, but that seemed okay. We're gonna get 1 more close support. We just have to. We have to have some HP. Look at how cheap it is. And survivability. So we don't have camo, so we can keep giving them the damage, rate of fire. It's good. It's better. And the extra gun. Okay. It's going okay. No. Ouch. We can't upgrade yet. Okay, structural network with some discovery. And we need recon. Even though there's a retribution position and huge supply, we have to do this. And we're probably dead here. Okay, I've also got to think about what am I going to do if we lose here? Because the episode length is going to be, it's 12 minutes right now. So we probably have to try again, I guess. We'll see what we do, because otherwise it's going to give it away to anyone who wants to watch this. Okay, let's focus. We're not dead yet. The infantry are going to save us. And we can't afford to be patient here. So I'm thinking scout hideout. We're not going to be able to upgrade it at all. Let's do it. We need guns. Well, yeah. And it uses our recon, not our supply. We need more sturdy bunkers too. We've got 1 more to put down, but we had to get to close support. If we can survive 1 or 2 waves, there's a chance we can bounce back here, maybe. Oh man, okay. It's everything. It's as good as we can go. Let's do it. Yeah, that's good. Take the long way, please. Okay, that's good. Infantry. Okay, surviving. Nice. Right, what's gonna get us to our goals? The Miradors, of course, are our only hope. The infantry got in first place there. It was good. And the Miradors also help us to get our repair up. We have no other way. And we're getting just crazy discounts being next to our headquarters. I don't like to normally lean in so much this way, but I feel like it's our only way of staying alive. So even though the recon is tempting, I think let's make them a little more efficient. This is pretty good. Let's do this. That's pretty good. What can we do there? It's not quite good yet. How else can we take care of some Metacris that are racing through? They were really coming down this lane. I think, actually, We have to do it. We're too desperate. Even though it's not really the most, yeah, actually that's better. Yeah, let's do that. And we need the Vencedor. Instead of prioritizing getting the Miradors down, okay. Oh, those like a trope. Come on. All right, not bad. Starting to bounce back here a little bit. Okay, Mirador. I guess we need. Let's grab some recon. We have 4 of them. They're so bloody cheap. We're gonna find ways to use them. Okay, Vencedor first, and we got nothing else. It's okay. We could give the squad to them. They're not the solution for the Metacris. It's just not going to make the difference yet. So let's keep going. That was going pretty well. So we're at 2,600. If we can survive and just get back up to full HP, we got structural network. So all of these Miradors are going to help pump our HP big time. Okay, recon production, Mirador expertise. Wow. We're not at all ready for these high-tier blueprints, so I'm okay passing on that. Negotiation skills, always good, but we've got to have the recon. That's so great. A T. We could do this. And then work to get this with a straight and an elbow and get this across. Maybe this is the way. And we've got a couple neutral buildings here now that can now maybe start to pop off. Like, this is good. It gets +2 range, plus 10% damage. It doesn't help us with our Miradors, but check that out. That's pretty good. And I think let's just wait. That's going to help a little bit. Wave 13. We're creeping up towards our HP limit. Oh, that infantry here was clutch, finally. Maybe here? Infantry? They keep spawning, right? Okay. Not too bad. We gotta just take the supply. Okay, that was a nice bounce right there. We're almost at max, so I'm feeling a little bit better there. Do we need a Warwolf? No. We need either anti-air or the Phagotrope solution. We also have Miradors that are insanely cheap. So I think let's put them down. They're just so affordable, and we've got so many. Yep. And I'm loving the fact that we can just go underground depot with all of them. We don't have to have the detection. It's really nice. It's starting to feel a little better. We're up to 4,800. We've got 15% repair. Supply production. We've got some blueprints, and we get double with the Lions, of course. We're not even thinking about a pit. And we're going to get the platforms in a few waves. Advanced warning really helps here. Let's get this moving in the right direction. We're heading towards closing that off. I think, who's top performers? Wow, the ones next to the HQ. Really nicely done. This guy as well. Maybe we give him the veteran. It's nice and cheap. Now, the other thing we could do, and we probably should, is we can get the Stars Call down and put it next to the HQ so it's really cheap. We're going to get building doctrines like crazy, which is okay, because that's already quadruple the chance with Denshikova. That's okay. We're going to get the Reliquary. We're at full HP. Man, I thought for sure we were dead. Shouldn't have doubted so much, I suppose, but it was bad. We were creeping down. We were at like less than 1,000 HP. We had no way of bouncing back. Oh boy, now we've got some recon production online. All of it is just great. Let's grab a Slovak. This could No promises. Could be the round where we can get 3 of them. I mean, there's already 2. We get one more selection and we're pretty early days. Depending on the map setup, I'm hoping we can get this connected up and then pushed way out this way maybe. And there's potential, see some real estate here of some Slovics going down. But we're a ways off. Now, a medium mortar next to the HQ. Get some really cheap upgrades. Look at those lanes. That looks pretty good maybe. What would be our other priorities? We don't have a Warwolf down yet, but okay, actually, hang on. Let's do this. Make sure that we're saving money on everything that we do place. Okay, let's just sit tight. Wave 16, threat reveal next turn. We get some platforms. I feel like we can survive. Stack up a little supply. Oh, that was a clutch infantry right at the entrance there. Okay. The Metacris are really tough. Wouldn't mind looking out for some sturdy bunkers or Puma. Efficiency 3. Yeah, I mean, we're not desperate for the recon right now. I mean, it's always nice. Do we have any Claymores? We don't. Claymores are also really good for dealing with all this air, but you got to get them elevation. We're going to have a couple platforms, but I'm just not seeing a spot yet. Hopefully up this way. Rampart. Let's just get efficiency 3. Okay, that's really fortunate. Awesome. Didn't we have... Yeah, this bunker. Okay, he got the Vencedors. It's good. He's not very productive, but we're definitely safer with him. I think we need to get the Vencedors on this guy. Oh, we have one back here, too. Let's do that, too. We have to deal with those air. Okay, we're going to get the Parasus and the Sanatrope. No air units there, no Krylo or whatever the other one is. But we need to start hitting harder than we are. We've got cheap Miradors. Long barrels can help here. Also, of course, something like the Durandals. I don't mind the idea of some long barrels, and we're gonna just do underground as well. We're gonna give them full damage output. They're so cheap that it's gonna be good. I mean, their base damage I think is 24, and once we hit this, it's gonna be well over 100. The base damage on a Durandal is 50. Oh man, I'm glad we got the Vencedors. They're doing really good. He's in first place. Wow. Okay, Air Command can potentially give us more recon production. It's an expensive building to place. You can get an advanced Mirador. Let's get an Air Command. Let's put some interesting buildings in the bank here. He's not quite ready for the long barrels yet. We still have time with the next wave, and we are at full HP. The sturdy bunkers are saving us. We just have so many Miradors. But they're performing. And the infantry are now coming into their own. They have more time to work. Because at the beginning, it took them so long to get to the battlefield, we were exposed. But let's see if this now pays off. Omega Emitter. There probably is the potential, as opposed... And we don't have Claymores yet, so let's grab that. Okay. That's not what we're after. We don't mind re-rolling. T is okay. Let's do this. Neutral building. Also really good, potentially. What would be effective there? I guess a Durandal, maybe. Yeah, that could work eventually. I don't mind that. Let's get first the long barrels on him with the veteran reinforcement. He's gonna be what we need right now. And for our last guy, even though, again, I'm tempted with the long barrels, we might just go with close support. It's boring, but it's reliable. We also might do a Warden Protocol. We need some versatility in the type of damage that we're doing. We don't have any splash right now. We haven't used any tech, by the way, either. So let's just get this thing popped right away. We just became more powerful in a meaningful way. Big swarm. Really high concentration. But we've taken barely any hits. That was great. We are holding up. I think we want Miradors with the Durandal. We can get maybe some more long barrels. How did this guy do? He was in second place, and I think most of the targets were down here. I'm almost thinking of giving this guy sturdy foundation or solid foundation because he's in first place, and he's so important right now. And he's next to a neutral building that's giving him range and damage. I think let's do it. Otherwise, what are we doing? We're throwing down some Miradors. I mean, we do want Durandals. That's pretty dang good. Yeah, we gotta do this. And we're gonna do exposed elements. He's got lots of range there. Not gonna hit Flariums. We've got some recon going now. Why don't we give this guy some juice? I like that. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Comes the Sanatrope. Need the infantry to come out here. Nope, kind of went wrong side, but that's okay. They're coming into range of the long barrels. It's tight. Gonna take some hits here, maybe. All right. Yeah, there's a Parasis full hit. All right, that's okay. We're a little exposed, but we're not at too much risk yet. HQ 25%. And remember, we are increasing our base HP big time. Because of structural network, this will be multiplicative. Like it'll go to, I don't know, 7,500 maybe or something. Well, air units we are facing, but this is too tempting. Let's watch 5,400. Okay, 6 grand. That was way off. We've only got one reroll. We're on a blank. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's awesome. This is a raised platform right here. Can we do this? We can, but how good is it? They seem to be all coming down this way. That could change with what we just did. Let's see where the guns are. That's probably less ideal, so it's on the right side. What is that, like this, I think? No. Yeah, that's what we want. And, I mean, we could go all anti-air. That's not a bad call either, but we'll do dual barrage on the second upgrade. We have the Phagotrope and Sanatrope, both with shields, and this can bust them up so that the Miradors can chew the rest of the way. Looks okay. Glad they took the long way there. Yeah, nice. It was good. By the way, we also really want to think about, we got to get this thing activated. Even though it's only 5%, it's 5% for everyone. So maybe a Durandal with the long barrel so he can have 20% against shields. We want to think about that maybe. Platform. Yeah. Sturdy bunker costs a platform. We can maybe get solid foundation as well with the cost reduction. We also want a dual barrage on this thing. Let's get first the barrels on this guy. We've got 4 platforms. So we can do something like this with 3 platforms. Get him hitting out here. Okay, we're gonna dig into this. By the way, HP going up every time. We're at 7K now. That is wonderful. Let's wait and upgrade him. Mid-run. Could be a Flarium candidate. This would be his range. Yep, we're gonna do it. really just solidified this now. I like that. Now maybe a Puma up here or something. Decimation. Does that fit the enemy types? Not really. At all. Neither do light mortars. We need sturdy bunkers. Okay. Elbow not appealing, but could be worse. I would rather have had a long run for the Slovaks, but let's curl this back around. We can come back to, you know, some of our... This guy can potentially be hitting a lane right here. That's awesome. Okay, we want this. Plus 50. Mirador it is. They're so cheap. And he can do some stuff. Let's give him the opportunity, just with some basic guns. Minus 50% upgrade cost. Okay. That's going to be him. He's going to get... Oh, he could have Flareon for one chip, but it's just not good. We're going to give him just the area of effect. And then I think we're going to give him the Clayton right away. He's going to be hitting into big bunches of enemies as they come through there. How are we doing? Paris is danger close. Okay. Just by the skin of our teeth. Can get our Durandals more efficient with a big HP bump. It's a little late for local acquisition. I'm less tempted than usual. Do we have any Pumas? We don't. We almost have to have that, don't we? Yeah. And if we run into a Metagross Brood, we're in trouble. But there's some other spots, potentially. Plus, we didn't get the Claymore upgraded. Let's do that. We don't have enough for Trajectory. I think we just wait on that. He'll be more efficient already. This is going to be probably the path. And in terms of orientation, I think it's this. And he's going to get the tech, too. So, air, damage is fine, tech. Yeah. We are in much better shape. Okay. Let's send it. We can afford to get some more Miradors down. We might do some, you know, they're so cheap. Let's do some close support with it being even cheaper by the HQ. We're going to do this. We can do long barrels, but no, let's just save some money. Get the HP going like crazy. And we've only got, well, we got 2 more spots. Nice. Durandal? We got 1 left. Yep, with some recon. Well, we also have how many Warwolves? We've got 1 down with 1 to go. Okay. You know what? Let's get Warwolf cost down a little bit. Blank, no thank you. T is okay. We don't want to get stuck here, so let's do this. Can he get... Yes, look at how cheap that is. He can have overcharged. Oh, man. But I don't... He doesn't have enough range, so we gotta do that. How's the Slovak looking? Okay, not amazing. I mean, that's pretty good. We're not... The types of enemies we're facing aren't necessarily... that's not necessarily the best thing. Okay, so he can still hit this path. That's good to see. What's going to make a difference here? This could be really good for all those air units. Wave 25 is going to be brutal, so we gotta be crisp here. How about a Bastion? This is an entry point they're going to come to. The damage is negligible. You only get plus 10% by going this way. Let's at least give him a little reload speed. He's going to get the shield break and probably ammo storage. I like that. We might do another one at these spots. They're just such a high concentration of enemies coming through that point. Let's get another one. We're going to do the same. Oh boy. Wave 25. Yep, there's some hits. Why don't we get a close support ready? We may need to bounce back hard here. Okay. Not bad. Oh my goodness, first time we've seen it. We have no choice. I don't even know if we can place it. That's close, not quite. It could go on this backside, but that's kind of sad. We're gonna have to wait for potential development. I think it can go here, but well, maybe that is good. I don't know. Okay, let's do that. Of course, it's only 2,200. Okay, but we have to get the shields on that. Maybe we can survive. I wish I could test it on that corner. And maybe if we are doing that, then there's a chance, we don't have a ton of tiles left, but that we get back and loop into it. Even if we have an opening here, that's fine, but just create a loop here with some more entry points. I don't know, maybe there's some potential there. So we're dealing with a lot of shields and a lot of HP. Super heavy pulse would be a welcome sight, but we don't have that. We do kind of need these bastions, right? Okay. Let's make sure we're safe. We didn't even bounce back all of our HP there. That's better. Let's go with that. Long barrels in first. Pounding down those Sanatropes. A lot of good shield break happening here. They're all coming in raw. Love to see it. And then they can get chewed up a lot easier by some of the other buildings around here. That was awesome. We didn't take a hit of damage, and we're going to be really close here. Okay, negotiation. No, let's get retribution with the Puma. Okay, that's good. What we talked about. Let's do this. That's also pretty good. Let's just get on it. That's fine. We gotta wait one more turn, and that's okay. We got a threat reveal. Okay. 2 of the biggest heavy hitters that you can get. How are we gonna... What are we gonna do there? We need a tactile fortress, probably. Okay, let's go. Because we also want to be able to do some upgrades on it, so we need a bunch of supply. That last one went really well. I think the bastions, like this guy, of course, he's in first by such a long margin. You know what? We gotta hit ammo storage on this guy. They're too valuable. We're still vulnerable. Okay, pretty heavy on this backside. Mirador's doing good. Nice. More damage per entry point. That's not effective yet. It could become more effective, but let's get Durandals. Or do we want recon? Maybe we get some recon. We got to make sure that we're able to shape this the way that we want. Okay. Hello. I am a tactical fortress. Oh yeah, our first time. Okay, maybe we should think about orientation here. The super heavy pulse is on a good side. There's a Durandal on the wrong side. Well, I think we... Oh my goodness, no! It's fine. Okay, all troops, no, we already fed into them too much. We want Reapers, a lot of soldiers on the wall, I like the sounds of that. Or this, Avenger, sounds better. Let's see this thing. Yeah, get him. Look at all the guns on it. Are we okay? Yeah, we're okay. Durandal, pulse cannon, super heavy pulse. I want to see the rest of this. Defenders, 2 of them. Okay, that's pretty useless. And then Reapers, 4 of them. Oh my goodness. Oh, and you can see, yeah, look at the range for each of them. So that's useless. Amazing. Yeah. Okay, those are all pretty solid. We're definitely eating up this corner here. Okay. Sanction cannon, pin them down on this corner. It's great. We don't mind entry points here. make more enemies come out of this spot, and then we're going to keep wrapping it around the whole fortress. Discovery is okay. How about a Mirador? They're so crazy cheap. That's great. Let's get a Sanction Cannon down. Glad we have the lower building cost. We get detection there and some range, but we don't need that. We want this corner to be affected. Yeah, that's it there. Whoop. Yeah. Do that. Get them pinned. That's better. So let's look at the rest of these. So soldiers on the wall, you get 12 teeny little guns. Or this thing, which who knows what it is, but it's probably awesome. And it has big range too. Okay, and then we can get more range or just insane output. Okay, I think we're going for the Avenger missile rack. We got them slowed down. They're pinned on this corner, potentially. Not all of them, but a couple of them. Maybe the Sanatrops especially. Come on, pin them down. Nice. The fortress, of course, in first place. Haven't taken a hit yet. We can't take for granted that we need damage on this backside. He's got Warden. We'll get him down eventually. None of this looks great. Let's get some sturdy bunkers. Here's the big boys. Could we put another tactical fortress? I mean, we could. For that whole backside? Should we do that? It has a super heavy pulse on it. Yeah, I think we do, right? Okay, the super heavy pulse can be a little ways away because it can target everything. Well, let's do this. Yeah, absolutely. We gotta take advantage of these things. And that, you know, that anchors the backside here now, of course. We're a long way off from upgrades. I wish we had an amplifier. Get the cost down, make the doctrines more likely, all that stuff, but c'est la vie. I wouldn't mind also a little bit more pinning power. We could even do it back here, try to pin them by that fortress, but we gotta wait and see. New enemies are here this turn. Maybe for this one we do give them, well, maybe not the Reapers, maybe we do help the infantry. I mean, they're standing right here. Let's see how they do. Pretty dang good. All right, get the tourist. Sacrifice yourself. Yeah! Yeah, get him! Oh, wow. I think the infantry did awesome there. Let's have a look. Tactical Fortress, of course, do incredible. But 15 grand for the HQ, and it doesn't have a single gun on it. It's pretty good, guys. Maybe I should hit it up for that one. Okay. Bunker cost down. We've got 3 of them. Yeah, let's do it. We could maybe get, you know, some Reapers or something like that. We can do some stuff. Let's get this keep going around the fortress. We're a little ways off from the Avenger missile rack. What other potential is there to devastate these guys? Obviously, this would be nice. We've got tech to use, so we could put swarm protocol on that, and we've also got platforms. So this could be really good. Same with this, and especially if we do large rack, we don't need the burners. That's a great spot right there. Okay, let's get this down. I hope yeah, okay. Retribution. We gotta wait. We're gonna hit that up. Do barrage, and then we're gonna wait for the large rack, maybe with the tech. We'll see. I mean, the fortress is already doing pretty good. Glad we've got this one. Just cleans things up a lot quicker. That's getting through. actually turned into a really good location, I think. Nice. We can even fire down over here. Let's see. How does the super heavy pulse? He can get just out to there. Armored staging. Let's give ourselves that opportunity. Some tanks would not hurt. Okay, threat reveal. We've seen this one before. A monstrous creature. It goes very slowly. It'll come out from here. I think it takes the slowest path. Do we want tanks? I think it counts as troops, right? I think so. I mean, it's one of the strengths of the red team. We're gonna send this right now. Okay, armored staging. Oh, we could almost... Can we? Yes. So it's adjacent. It's not that big a deal, but we're gonna get all the costs down here. Should start popping out here soon. Yeah, here they come. Tank? Look how slow these guys are. They're still at full HP. But they're gonna run into some tanks, some infantry. It's good to see more infantry come out. I wasn't quite sure. Nice. They're so slow that they are gonna get chewed up. I think we need some supply. We didn't actually get great generation online for this one. We also have sturdy bunker cost down to level 3, don't we? Or, you know, the lowest cost. But I'm not sure if that's going to be part of our strategy here or not. This is excellent. Let's see if we can get the missile rack on this thing. It would be pretty interesting. Yeah, let's wait and see. We got a couple more into the final wave. Gonna try to hold off on spending, even though this, you know what, screw it. We haven't used any tech. So let's get the protocol on him. It's such a great location. It's turned into a pretty nice layout I'm happy with. Yep, gonna start running into this fortress, running into our tanks. Timing a guy popping out here. The infantry hold their ground. Look at them tearing up the tourist. Love it. Get the efficiency on the cannon, maybe. Yeah. All of this, honestly, it feels a little bit inconsequential, and our focus is just not towards, like, we don't have any bastions left, right? Okay, we got the staging ground, it's fully upgraded. We got the retribution position fully online with the tech, it's second place. It was a good call. But let's, again, see if we can get to the missile rack. It'd obviously be perfect for this concentration. Just have to hold. Come on, tanks. Nice. They got long range too because of some of the upgrades. Lots of different weapons on them. Very nice. Let's get the rat. Well, let's wait. Okay. Slovak. It's fine. Let's just grab some recon. Whatever. Well, no, let's roll. May as well push this out. That's good. Give me the Avenger. What does it do? 80 damage. 4.2 shots per second. Magazine is 8. The reload speed sucks. We'll see. It's several targets at a time. It's a devastating weapon, dealing with swarms and tough targets alike. Okay. And that all sounds pretty good. Rangefinders is not going to be critical here. What else can we do? Packing in damage right here. I mean, another retribution position. That's pretty good. I think we just do that. Get some damage. Yep. We can get the slow. That's not a bad idea on that guy. And we can get the final upgrade on this. Use up some of the recon, let them be on target a little bit longer. And why not? Let's throw another one of these up. He can be kind of a safeguard, a little further back. Now, mid-wave upgrades. Probably be this guy. He's got the Flareum shells, and he's performing really well. Maybe we'll give him a Clayton. But let's go. I want to see these aerial denial. No, it's kind of like the Retribution position. Okay, the first section of this is going okay. Could also upgrade our the troops. Ooh, ouch. Okay, getting close. No, let's get Reapers. It's got a lot of enemies around there. Taurus getting close. Taurus, danger close. Tank, please. Ouch. This could be it. Infantry hold. Yes. Oh, man. Glad those infantry can apparently hit hard. That was sketchy. These guys should be fine. Ah, beautiful with the tactical fortresses. Okay, the first one did almost 100 grand, by the way. Nice. All buildings plus 5 damage per building. New hero. We got the rerolls. Captain Scarlet. Awesome. This guy did 92,000, almost 93. And I'm going to guess, yep, they are in first place by only a tiny bit. They were only about 5,000 points ahead of the Miradors. And look, I know Miradors are like a meme. I always think of Potato McWhiskey, where his downfall was his love for mortars, or for Miradors, which was super fun. That was like always a interesting dynamic and picking on him and stuff. But they are good. We had that cool dynamic with the cost down. We got the expertise that got our recon online. We had huge discounts around the HQ, which was handy. It was nice to have. And there's a lot of potential there. You do stuff like medium mortars or sanction cannons or maybe a tactical fortress in some cases where you get that huge decrease in cost. So the regimen, it's tough to give up the Reapers, but it doesn't have that big of a range. And so it falls off mid to late game. Whereas Banner of the Regiment, I think there is some potential there maybe with the cost. I liked it. We took a big risk here. Going with support radar, we had to come up with a repair solution, obviously, really quick, and we had a hard time bouncing back, like in that first 10 to 15 waves, but it turned out really good. And we eventually, the fortresses, of course, but the retributions, we got some Flareums here. Pretty awesome. And tanks. The infantry did amazing. Look at this 30K on the final round, and that's all, it's infantry and tanks. So they were great. The infantry right here had a final stand against the Taurus that was marching in, and I think they made the difference, basically. It was awesome. So another one down. We got him. And we got a new hero. I think this one here, Captain Scarlet. We'll see, but we're probably bouncing over to the Dragoons to kind of keep the cycle going of just variety. And I'm not sure. Maybe Lethisa, maybe Colonel Astor. We'll have to see. But it was a lot of fun. Appreciate you guys joining. Catch you in the next one. Take care.